Imagine stumbling upon a forgotten city, hidden deep within the heart of the Cambodian jungle, where ancient stone towers stretch to the heavens, whispering tales of gods, legendary kings, and lost civilizations. This is no myth or legend, it's Angkor Wat, the largest religious monument in the world, where the boundary between history and mythology blurs into one. Conceived by a visionary king and later embraced by Buddhist monks, this monumental site is wrapped in a shroud of mystery. What divine vision fueled its creation, and why did such a masterpiece fall into ruin, claimed by the relentless embrace of the jungle? Angkor Wat, rising from Cambodia's Siem Reap province, is more than just a temple. It is a marvel of ancient engineering and a testament to human devotion. Built in the early 12th century CE, this extraordinary complex was originally dedicated to the Hindu god Vishnu, symbolizing the Khmer Empire's spiritual ambition and desire to create a structure that would endure through time. It stands among the largest religious monuments ever conceived, rivaling even the legendary Temple of Karnak in Thebes, Egypt. Some argue that Angkor Wat's scale and intricate design elevate it beyond its Egyptian counterpart in both grandeur and complexity. The name Angkor Wat translates to City of the Temple, embodying its divine purpose as a bridge between the human world and the celestial. Its architecture reflects this cosmic connection, with spires rising like the peaks of Mount Meru, the mythological center of the universe in Hindu and Buddhist cosmology. These towers soar like stairways to the heavens, guiding souls toward enlightenment. The expansive moat surrounding the temple serves as both a protective barrier and a symbol of the infinite cosmic waters from which all life originates, reinforcing Angkor Wat's role as a sacred microcosm of the universe. Constructing Angkor Wat was a monumental feat, requiring the efforts of tens of thousands of artisans and laborers. An estimated 1.5 million cubic meters of sand and silt were moved to lay its foundations, an achievement realized during the reign of the visionary Khmer Emperor Suryavarman II. The temple was not just a devotion to Vishnu, but a declaration of Suryavarman's divine right to rule and his vision of eternal kingship, a legacy meant to echo through the ages. Covering over 420 acres, Angkor Wat is a city in itself, with its central tower reaching 213 feet high, dominating the skyline like a beacon of spiritual light. The surrounding moat, 650 feet wide and stretching over 3 miles, is not only an engineering marvel, but a reminder of mythical oceans that encircle the world in ancient beliefs. Its waters reflect the temple's silhouette, creating an image that seems suspended between earth and sky. Initially, a grand Hindu temple, Angkor Wat transformed in the late 13th century CE as the spiritual focus of the Khmer Empire shifted. Buddhist monks gradually adapted it into a place of Buddhist worship. This transition respected its Hindu origins, blending Buddhist iconography into the temple's narrative, enriching its legacy with a harmonious blend of two spiritual traditions. At its peak, Angkor Wat was not only a religious center, but also the heart of the Khmer Empire, an epicenter of political power, culture, and economic vitality. Pilgrims, scholars, and traders from across Asia flocked to this nexus of divine and mortal realms. However, by the 16th century, as political and environmental changes took their toll, this magnificent structure fell into decline. The once thriving complex was gradually abandoned. Suryavarman II is remembered as one of the most influential rulers of the Khmer Empire, known for his unifying central government and strategic diplomacy. Though his military campaigns against the Dai Viet and Champa states often ended in stalemate, his diplomatic efforts opened vital trade routes with China, greatly boosting the Khmer economy and establishing the empire as a major force in Southeast Asia. However, Suryavarman's rise to power was marked by bloodshed. He seized the throne by assassinating his great-uncle Dharanendravarman I, an act he cryptically described as destroying a serpent. This ruthless move defined his rule, where he sought to cement his legacy through architectural grandeur rather than conquest alone. His vision culminated in the creation of Angkor Wat, a temple dedicated to Vishnu, whom he revered as his divine protector, believing that honoring the deity would secure both his kingdom's prosperity and his place among the gods. Strategically positioned to face west, Angkor Wat symbolized both death and Vishnu's role in the cycle of life and rebirth. Its architectural design guided visitors on a spiritual journey, moving from darkness to enlightenment as they approached the heart of the temple. Each carved engraved relief on the temple walls was more than just art. It was a visual scripture, a story that linked the mortal world to the divine. Beyond its spiritual significance, Angkor Wat was also the center of a thriving urban hub, surrounded by markets, homes, and roads, making it the heartbeat of Khmer civilization. The construction itself was a marvel of engineering. Laterite formed the foundation, while sandstone blocks, transported from the Kulin Hills 18 miles away, were floated to the site using a sophisticated canal system. The labor and precision required to shape and position these stones reflected the Khmer Empire's mastery in construction and their deep reverence for celestial harmony. Though the temple's exact completion remains uncertain, some believe that Angkor Wat was never fully finished due to Suryavarman II's death or political changes that followed. Carvings throughout the complex depict Suryavarman II in the likeness of Vishnu, reflecting his belief in his divine mandate to rule. Early explorers, struck by these depictions, speculated that Angkor Wat might have been intended as a funerary temple. Several elements support this theory. Unlike most temples which face east, Angkor Wat faces west, a direction associated with death in Hindu tradition. Its bas reliefs are arranged to be viewed counterclockwise, echoing Hindu funerary rites. Despite these clues, no evidence confirms Suryavarman's burial there, leaving its true purpose open to interpretation. While some scholars believe it was a funerary monument, others argue it was built primarily as a devotion to Vishnu. During his reign, Suryavarman II practiced Vaishnavism, a sect of Hinduism centered on Vishnu as the supreme deity. This belief system views Vishnu as the cosmic preserver, maintaining the universe's balance. In Hindu philosophy, Vishnu stands between creation and destruction, represented by Brahma and Shiva. Angkor Wat's design symbolizes this cycle of life, death, and rebirth, with Vishnu at its core, reflecting his role in guiding the spiritual journey of the Khmer people. Central to Vaishnavism is the belief in Vishnu's avatars, divine incarnations that restore order on earth. One celebrated avatar is Krishna, teaching lessons on duty and morality. Angkor Wat's carvings reflect these teachings, inviting worshippers to reflect on eternal truths. The rise of Vaishnavism in the Khmer Empire was closely linked to struggles with the Champa kingdom. Many Khmer viewed Buddhism as a threat to their beliefs, leading Vishnu to gain prominence as a protector god symbolizing resilience against these challenges. By the time Suryavarman II ascended the throne, Cambodia's spiritual landscape was a blend of Brahmanism, Buddhism, and Vaishnavism. He strategically promoted Vishnu as a unifying force, bridging social divisions and reinforcing his rule, presenting himself as the divine link between his people and the gods. One of the most captivating myths at Angkor Wat is the churning of the ocean of milk, where Vishnu manipulates demons to restore cosmic balance, symbolizing the triumph of good over evil. This tale reinforces the temple's role as a site dedicated to cosmic harmony. Angkor Wat was meticulously constructed to symbolize Mount Meru, the mythical axis of the universe in Hindu cosmology, seen as the spiritual and physical center of all existence. The temple's 5 iconic spires represent the peaks of this sacred mountain, where gods like Brahma and the Devas were believed to dwell. Mount Meru's importance is celebrated in Hindu epics. One story tells of Yudhishthira's journey to the gates of heaven, where he refuses to abandon his loyal dog, despite being told that dogs are not allowed in paradise. His loyalty is rewarded when the gatekeeper, revealed as Vishnu, acknowledges Yudhishthira's righteousness and grants him entry. This narrative is just one of the countless stories brought to life in the intricate carvings that adorn Angkor Wat's walls. The temple serves as a vast stone canvas, illustrating episodes from revered Hindu texts. The Battle of Kurukshetra, where Krishna imparts profound wisdom to Arjuna, and the dramatic events of the Battle of Lanka are depicted in vivid detail, turning the temple into a monumental storybook of religious and cultural lore. In the 12th century CE, when literacy was limited, Angkor Wat played a crucial role in communicating these sacred tales to the masses through its visual artistry. The temple's architecture is a series of ascending galleries, each level drawing visitors deeper into a spiritual journey that mirrors their ascent toward enlightenment. The outer gallery alone stretches over 600 meters, its walls adorned with a tapestry of reliefs depicting mythological battles, celestial dances, and scenes from daily Khmer life. Angkor Wat's layout layout represents a microcosm of the universe, with its outer walls symbolizing the four corners of the Earth and its moat reflecting the cosmic ocean. This design embodies not only the universe's structure, but also stands as a testament to the artistic achievements of the Khmer Empire. Some scholars believe that Angkor Wat's galleries may have also functioned as observatories for studying the night sky. Its alignment with the constellation Draco, symbolizing eternity due to its unending presence in the heavens, suggests a deliberate connection to celestial events. This alignment highlights Angkor Wat's dual purpose as both a sacred space and a center for astronomical observations, bridging the realms of science, spirituality, and art. By the 14th century, Angkor Wat was rededicated as a Buddhist temple, with monks adding statues of the Buddha and iconography reflecting Buddhist teachings. This transition was marked by a seamless blend of Buddhist and Hindu elements, enriching the temple's spiritual narrative without erasing its past. Over the centuries, Angkor Wat's influence waned. By the early 16th century, it had become more a subject of legend than active worship. Myths claimed the temple was built by the gods in a single night as a palace for Indra, adding to its mystical aura. Unlike other ancient sites lost to the jungle, Angkor Wat stood apart, wrapped in tales of divine origin. Despite its decline, temple remained a place of quiet reverence. Locals believed the temple's deserted halls were haunted by the spirits of past worshippers. As fewer pilgrims visited, the once sacred site became enveloped in an eerie stillness that seemed to echo with forgotten prayers. Nature slowly reclaimed the temple, with vines and roots creeping through its stone walls. Angkor Wat's encounter with the Western world began in 1586, when Portuguese monk Antonio da Madalena visited the temple. While his writings conveyed his awe at its grandeur, he did not advocate for restoration or delve into its significance. For centuries, the temple remained a part of local legend, its existence never truly forgotten by the Cambodian people. The mid-19th century marked a turning point when French archaeologist Henri Mouhot arrived at Angkor Wat around 1860. Although often credited with its discovery, Henry was not the first to see the temple, but he was the first to captivate the Western imagination with its story. The locals had always known of Angkor Wat, but Mouhot's writings and sketches brought its wonders to the global stage. Mouhot theorized that the temple could not have been built by the ancestors of the Cambodians he met. Instead, he attributed its construction to a lost civilization. His belief in the myth of Indra raising the temple overnight hinted at a mysterious technological prowess. His vivid accounts sparked a wave of interest, leading to extensive studies and restoration efforts that began in the late 19th century. These restoration projects gradually revived Angkor Wat's grandeur, uncovering its architectural and cultural significance. The temple's rediscovery inspired pride among Cambodians, symbolizing their connection to a resilient cultural heritage. Today, Angkor Wat stands as a monument to human ingenuity and a bridge between ancient legacy and modern admiration, still drawing awe and wonder from visitors worldwide. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed learning about the mysteries of Angkor Wat, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Till next time, keep exploring the past.